I'm Tom Laux, City of Marshfield's Communications Director, and I want to thank you for joining me on my program. And today it's already October 15th, and we have a lot to talk about that's happening within the City of Marshfield. Again, you can pick up my Connections newsletter each week at various locations around town, such as Quick Trip, the library, and the community center. And you can also get it emailed to yourself. So if you'd like to subscribe, please email me at tom.laux@ci.marshfield.wi.us or give me a call, 715-486-2070. Again, that's 486-2070. I can add you to my mailing list. Like our Facebook page at the City of Marshfield. You can subscribe via our website as well, ci.marshfield.wi.us. You can find that on our homepage or go under Departments, Communications, and you'll find navigation on the left to sign up for our newsletter, which is a different version than the printed version. So we have three ways to get information out to you. This television show, as well as our printed newsletter and our online newsletter, as well as watching this on YouTube and Facebook. So please share this information out to your friends and family, coworkers. It would be greatly appreciated by staff at the City of Marshfield. Well, let's talk about what's happening this week at City of Marshfield meetings. Well, October 14th, there's a utilities meeting that happens in the basement at 4 o'clock. Again, public are invited to all these meetings. They are open. Monday the 14th, our Public Works meets at 5:30 City Hall. So if you want to find out what's happening, street projects and what's going to be happening over the next few months, come on down to City Hall 5:30 or tune in to our live broadcast, channel 991. Or on our Facebook page, as well as our city website, ci.marshfield.wi.us. Let's get back to those dates. Tuesday, October 15th, Library Board meeting. It's an early one, but 7 a.m. October 15th, Judiciary and Licensing Committee. That is at 4:45 at City Hall. You can come to that one as well. Finance, Budget, and Personnel Committee, that meets at 5:30 this Tuesday on October 15th, as well as the Planning Commission, and that takes place 7 p.m. on Tuesday the 15th. Let's lead right into our ambulance. The fire department just received a brand new ambulance, and it's called ambulance number 95, and that is one of 5, and it's just been recently put into service. And we're going to hear from Steve Bakos. He's the guy, he's a deputy chief at the fire department that was very instrumental in bringing this in, as well as a committee. And let's hear from Steve.
Hi, my name is Steve Bakos. I'm the deputy chief in charge of EMS for Marshfield Fire and Rescue Department. Right now we're standing in front of our brand new 2019 Braun ambulance, built on a Ford F550 chassis. This is a project that the ambulance committee and myself started in early 2018, exploring different ambulances, different options, looking at what was out there, getting multiple ambulance companies in to take a look at what we had and show us what they offered. We awarded the bid in early 2019 to Braun Ambulance, based off of many factors. Cost was one of them, but also the fact that we own another Braun that has been a very good ambulance for this department. Every 3 years, we look at replacing an ambulance with the amount of calls we go on and the amount of miles they get. With a 3-year rotation, we currently had 4 ambulances that put it at a 12-year lifespan, which is a long time for an ambulance. With the addition of Ambulance 95 behind me, we actually did not trade in an ambulance. We added a 5th ambulance. So again, another first for Marshfield Fire Rescue. We'll now have 5 ambulances that will be able to dispatch for emergencies in and around Marshfield. With the addition of the 5th ambulance, that now means we'll have a 15-year rotation for ambulances. So again, a lot of miles get put on these ambulances. We contract with outlying communities, as well as we currently have a contract with the hospital to provide non-emergency transports. We also provide emergency transports for the NICU team for the hospital. So the ambulances, all 5 that we own, all 4 in the past and now 5, will definitely get some use. One of the issues we wanted to make sure we covered is that we always want to have an ALS ambulance available for Marshfield citizens, and the communities that we have contracts with. We will never take an ambulance out of our area for a non-emergent call unless we have another ALS ambulance in town ready to respond. The back of the ambulance here is set up similar to our other ambulances. We have our life pack monitor over here, our drug vault for our narcotics, where everything is locked up for medications. And then handing around, we've got the captain's chair, which also doubles as a pediatric seat for pediatric transports. It comes down and it's built for kids. Working our way over, just workspace. We call it a CPR seat. This is where somebody would sit if we had to do CPR during a call. Puts them in the right position where the patient would normally be positioned here. And then over on the bench side, that is one thing that is different from the other ambulances we have. In all our other ambulances, we're able to take 2 patients that are fully longboarded. We have a waiver from the state. The general direction of EMS is to go away from longboarding, so we designed this ambulance to only carry 1 longboarded patient, and which gave us a little more work area over on this side. So these are our response bags. These are the bags that go in on every call. These bags are set up identical to all of the other ambulances. We have most of our basic life support supplies in the blue bag, and the red bag carries a lot of medications and our advanced life support equipment. Typically our crews run as 2 paramedics, so when we're in transport, one of them is driving, 1 person back here. But on scene to do any patient care, we typically have 2 people back here working with the patient.
Okay.
For more serious calls, they could call for an engine or another ambulance if needed. Or if they're out in the county and we have first responders, we have multiple people working back here. Ambulances in general are not built for speed. They are heavy equipment trucks. So this, again, one of the reasons we went with the 550 chassis is because it can carry more weight. With all of the equipment we carry and our patient size, and the fact that in the future this will also be set up for bariatric transport for very heavy patients, we wanted to make sure we had plenty of weight carrying capacity. So they are definitely not built for speed. This one, the Type 1 truck chassis this is built on, also has something called liquid springs, which is a technology developed originally in the mining industry. It rides better than any of the ambulances we currently own, and I can see in the future getting more Type 1 ambulances with that feature. They do ride much smoother, but again, not for speed. So for communication, we still do have a window between the driver and anybody in back. Along with that, there is a light system every ambulance is built with a green, yellow, or red light and buzzer. So the attendant back here can, just by flipping one of those lights, let the driver know the patient's status. Aside from that, we do have a radio head back here as well. It's identical to the one up front. So the person back here can talk with dispatch, the fire station, the hospital, whoever they need to.
Well, if you want to know more, feel free to give the fire department a call. They're open Monday through Friday, and I'm sure they'd gladly give a tour of the ambulance or their facilities to a group. All you have to do is give the fire department a call. Check the number at the bottom of your screen, and they can assist you. Again, welcome home, ambulance number 95. Poll workers are needed. Our clerk, Deb Hall, is looking for people. Give her a call, 715-486-2023, 486-2023. Otherwise, email her at deb.hall, H-A-L, ci.marshfield.wi.us. Elections aren't too far, but we have to start planning. Again, these are paid positions, and she'll gladly get you signed up. Just give her a call if you're interested, or just stop by Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30. Senior activities take place mostly at the 2nd Street Community Center, located at 211 East 2nd Street. Again, that's the old library. It's open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. All right. Again, it's open ages 50 and older, and there is no fee required. Well, there's a lot happening. Check out Bingo on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock, and that's always on the 2nd of each month. Craft Time and Adult Coloring meets every Thursday at 1 o'clock. And you can get out your dancing shoes by square dancing. Intermediate Square Dancing Group meets Thursdays at 1:30 to 4, and you don't need a partner. So just come by and learn how to square dance. I know we all used to do that in our elementary schools. I know they still do it because of my kids. So why not? Have some fun. If you got some time, get out there. There may be a fee. Check with the Senior Center, which is again located at the Community Center. I call it the Senior Center. I'm used to calling that, as you know, I came from Wisconsin Rapids, but they have the senior activities over at the Community Center. Senior Talks, that's a big one. Again, there's coffee. It's second Monday of the month. Why not come on down? 11:15 in the morning. It's an educational speaker from the UW, and sometimes also from the Marshfield Clinic system. So we also have those on our cable system as well. Well, open gym. We have another gym that's in our other community center, and that is Fun Family Time. And there's one coming up in the month of November. So mark your calendars, November 13th on Wednesdays. And that is the Oak Street address, 201 South Oak Avenue. And they call that the Oak Avenue Community Center. There's plenty of room of open gym, bouncy houses, bouncy balls, hula hoops, small scooters, puzzles, and more. So bring the little ones. That's where it's for. It happens again November 13th. Another one you can mark your calendar, December 11th, January 8th, and February. What do we have here? February, I can't read it. February 12th, excuse me, and March 1st and April 8th. I know those are down the road, but mark your calendars for the one coming up November 13th and December 11th of 2019. And when does it start? 8:30 in the morning until noon. So it's a good way to burn some energy for the kiddos. Maybe yourself if you want to get out there and play with them. Got a nice gym and facility and lots of stuff to do. Again, more information, call Parks and Rec, 715-384-4642. 384-4642. Plenty of activities, and again, admission is only $1, or bring a canned food item per child. So one canned food item per child, or $1 per child. Sounds like a lot of fun. So get out there and stay warm because it's going to start getting cold out coming up, and winter is just around the corner. Well, this is the time I like to talk about what's coming up on our next communications avenue, which is our connections. And who am I going to interview next? I'm going to interview our Public Works Director, Dan Connect from the city. And he's going to give us an update of what's been going on with the construction projects in 2019, how they went, where they're at, and what's on tap for 2020. He'll talk about what was done and maybe what wasn't finished because of the weather. We had a very rainy season, as we all know, and it was hard to get all the projects planned that they did have planned in 2018 for 2019. So you can stay tuned to Dan's report. That will come out in our newsletter on Fridays. Every Friday I have a newsletter that comes out as a hard copy. Then on Mondays, Monday morning, early, 6 a.m., it comes out on an online version, and it is also on video. And This piece that you see here is the video portion that is also on our cable access portion of our station. We call it cable access, but it's our government channel, 991. You may see it at times on 990, but you can also catch it on our YouTube page, which is for the City of Marshfield. We have our own YouTube page now, and please share it there, or our Facebook page. So we're looking to get it out in multiple ways, best we can. You can watch it 2:30 Monday through Friday, every day, 2:30, and watch a new episode of Connections.